Hello, this is episode 6, season 3. Give it names and then it feels like you're watching like Prison Break or something. Desperate Housewives playing Minecraft. It's not playing, is it? That's what I tell myself every day. It's not playing, it's a serious thing. I think today I've got a sort of gist of what I need to do. I need to sort of build a little balcony at both sides from them rooms that I built yesterday. And here I'm sick of going round, so eventually I'm going to tidy up all that side bit and I'm going to put a little tunnel so I can just fly straight up and down. It'll be just easier than like what I'm doing every time at the moment, like proper going on a little mission. So I'm excited for that. I wrote this tune earlier today, so I hope you enjoy it. Like, it's good because I wouldn't do anything with this music really. I might upload it to SoundCloud, but if I weren't making these videos then it'd just be like deleted and pointless making it. So that's why I sort of enjoy doing these videos, because it's just an excuse to get rid of content and like an excuse to play Minecraft all day without like feeling bad about it, like you're wasting your time just playing a computer game all day. Just try and justify your wastefulness. I was going to make this into like a planetarium, like make an accurate portrayal of the solar system, but I didn't bother. It's just I don't know. The little globe in the middle is made from an algorithm of like random percentages of like the chance of each colour to appear. That's how that was made. I think the tunnel is like long awaited. It's been a while. What's going on? I'm not going to break out in song, even though it sounds like I could. Every now and then I get a bit too into it and I just like start singing. Neighbours just be like, yo, what are you doing, Paul? But I mean, right now, how am I experiencing? Like, imagine how a druggie means it. Like, when they're like, what is reality, dude? Like, what is happening actually? Why has no one got any Matrix theories? That's what I want to hear. I want to hear, we're all in the Matrix, dude, so we're being lied to. Get how we are the product of evolution, but why can I see from my eyes? I know it's because the lens focuses light onto the retina, then it sends the image by electrical impulses through the optic nerve into the brain. But what makes me me? What are you? A separate being for? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. It's so confusing that it's actually difficult to even explain the question. Do you get me? Just like what's going on? Like, full stop. Not just in this game, like this video. If I wanted to say what's going on in this video, it's me. I'm building something obsessively. I do it every day, forever. But what's going on, like in the grand scheme of things? I don't think we're going to solve it, to be honest. Not by doing this. And until I know that, I won't feel free. I'll never be. So let's search for an answer. And when we find it, I'll thank you. And after we understand everything, imagine how good we can make life become. It would be so perfect. We'd think it's heaven. Until then, let's make the best of what we have. And just think, what are we fighting against? What's wrong with the world around you? What do you want to do before it's through? I want to sleep less, play more, I think this is going to be some sort of like, I don't know, like stained glass window thing. I'm just a bit worried about it taking up too much space. So I'm just going to copy it and then delete it. I might use it there. Explore your options. Drop your caution. You could be sitting on a fortune if you've got like a little thorny chair. We're all based on carbon. You have to learn the rules of the game and then play better than anyone else. More alive online than in person. But that's part of life too. So I'm not complaining. I just let all the shame in. It's easier to have self-esteem when you can hide. When you're faceless, you don't need anyone to confide. But you can't forget to treat each other with respect. No matter what your mood's like, you've got to just sort of like try your best, because if you don't, then people just think, oh, that guy's a rate. Bad word. Have you noticed I don't say any bad words in these streams? That's because I've made that my only rule. Like, my other rules, like, every now and then I'll just nick someone's content and just put it on and be like, yeah, just nick someone's song. Like, I put a 50% track on the other day and just like did a stream like that. Like, stuff that you just can't really do if you want to take stuff seriously. But, so I thought I've got to have at least one rule. But what I've noticed is the more I get into it, the more I just don't do stuff like that. Like, it's the entire process that I enjoy. Like, I enjoy writing the music, I enjoy playing this game a lot. Like, I enjoy playing this game just as much as I enjoy playing on Photoshop. So it's like, it's not different for me. I don't play any other game. Like, every now and then when I'm with my sister, I'll play GTA, but until then it's just, I just don't play computer games. What we're saying about respect, about how every action has an effect. I don't want to live a life that would be better off slept, with every day dripping in regret, badness. I don't want to forget. Like, what's the baddest thing I've ever done? When I was younger, I broke into a church and just destroyed it. Like, you don't think that's a bad thing? I actually went to church like about 2 weeks ago, and I was just like talking to this dude, and I was like, he was saying how the church isn't unlocked at night because someone might nick stuff. And I was like, yeah, I'm proper eyeing up that gold stand thing. Like, there's this like gold eagle thing where this woman stands behind. She's like, do you want some wine? They actually gave me some wine. I was a bit tipsy. Well, not from the wine, just from like this situation. I don't drink anyway, but it was just weird. I didn't dare drink it, so I just like dipped this little biscuit into it and then ate the biscuit. I saw this dude do it next to me, so I just thought I'd copy off him. Yeah, but anyway, I told him about how I broke into a church and I graffitied the wall like with spray paint, and then I went home and I felt really bad about it, so I went back to the church with a tub of paint, like broke into the church again and painted over the graffiti, but it was so much worse than just the original graffiti. Like, I should have just left the graffiti because I absolutely destroyed like half this church. Like, that's probably one of the worst things I've done. At least the worst thing I've done that I can tell you about. I want it to be fixed, to cleanse my actions, to activate my pineal gland, the seat of the soul. Once you open your inner eye, it can't be closed. They're one-way doors. Then you see that there's no friends and no foes, only flows of spirits from each of us, unguided, no rules and no laws. Only hell is where I'll fall, and when I'm there, in fire and brimstone, sinking in sulphur, I'll make black gunpowder, enslave the demons, be God over Satan. We'll party with fireworks, celebrate till the sun sets. Then we'll do it all again just for fun. That's how this stuff runs. That would be more exciting than heaven. I don't want to be a pawn in God's playground. Like, God just seems too egotistical to me. Like, oh, he created the world and he created the universe, and just like, I want to create the world, I want to create the universe. I don't want, when I go to heaven, everyone's just going to be like, oh, have you heard about God, he's well good. I want to be the number one guy there. I don't want to be just part of a little following. I'm aware that there's people more powerful, and all I want to do is kill them, honestly. So then the evil will be through then. But I believe to really gain power, you can't be evil, you need to be good. So it's like a proper predicament. Otherwise, the power of the people will overwhelm you and they'll just remove you. The kings serve the masses. The castles are prisons, not houses. I feel sorry for the queen, seeing her image printed on banknotes. We trade pictures of her for food and clothes and drugs and other useless things. She must think it's kind of strange. Her heart still needs blood to pump though, and essentially we're the same. We stripped down to raw elements, we're just a body and a brain. Speaking of that, have you heard about this like head transplant thing? Like some dude getting a head transplant? I was telling my sister about it today, so she was like, she didn't believe me. She was like, what's your source? How do you know that someone's getting a head transplant? And I was like, I saw it on Sky News, and she was like, oh right, maybe it's true then. Like, she proper trusts Sky News. What are you on about? So that's what you've got to remember. To endeavour, don't compare unless the aspects of yourself that you want to change are the ones that you can aid advancement with. And look at what the past has given us. It's given us tanks and bombs, just guns. It's crazy. Your life is what you make it, so don't ever fake it. But until I can communicate by telekinesis, I'll have to shout really loud. I won't be happy with this. I want to beam you my thoughts like Wi-Fi, flowing through the sky. So we can have an ultimate connection with no physical barriers keeping us apart mentally. I want elemental mimicry to transform my body into fundamental basics. But in the old style way, you get me? Like air, water, earth, electricity, fire, light, shadow. I don't know if I just added some, but if I did, then let's just keep it as that. I don't want to ever lose anything I've already had though. Shout out to the sufferers of censorship and their enforced writer's block. Like the government's just like, oh yo man, you can't write about this on your blog because it's not what we want to see. Dreaming of enlightenment to increase my senses and not just to see further or hear more clearly. Want upgrades of intelligence and a better memory. Save everything like a photograph. Ginormous libraries of historic adventures. So I'm scared to forget things or to be tricked. Someone smart enough could replace my loved ones without me knowing, just to be evil. Like, that's my worst nightmare. I take that back actually, they can't be replaced, they're too special. proper fast at taking stuff back. It's greed in me that makes the bad choices. Greed for material possessions or power over people, when all I want is to never be controlled. Developed countries enslaved by monarchy and parliament, paying taxes from fear and allowing the elites to rob from the poor. That's what we hate. Yo. Just add that on just to make it flow. So be careful and watch your step, because I'm always one ahead. From desperation and necessity to protect my rewards of things I've deserved, to make sure they'll never be taken away from me. I genuinely believe that evil prevails and the good will be squashed for dishing out trust undeserved. So we build walls to hold our enemies off and bombs to break down the defences, because we will always be at war. So don't go praising false idols provided by churches on your Bibles. No mosque will ever have me on my knees. No king or queen will ever rule me. I will murder for fun. I don't even need a gun. So now let's contrast that. Without having to backtrack, let me elaborate on what I'm saying. We put on a front, let's admit it, because you're shaking inside. So as we look at the glaze in your eyes through your lies, we are still on the same side because we're scared together. It's a good job it's temporary, because I couldn't be here forever. Yet it's hope that's flown away in a night or in a day. Just pause and reflect, think deeply. Open your consciousness. Use your reasoning, logic and understand that everything can work out alright. It pays off all this trying, I swear. In plasma TVs or LCDs, whatever. I've got no time to watch it anyway. How much is enough? I'll never be done. Not till I've sold all this science and space, till I've become my own mythology. Want to be told in the future to schools around like holographic chalkboards, in classrooms taught by robots, in lessons about the sun, a golden yellow sphere that reigns above our heads. With power we must fear. The distance from us here on earth is not too far or not too near. It's just right, like Goldilocks zone. For just enough heat and just enough light to shine all day and to miss at night. It controls the rate and flow of energy, wind and clouds and rain and snow. So if one day it decides to be a no-show, a lot is to be accounted for. So when the sun goes out, who's going to be there to save you? Is it going to be your prayers or the man in the sky? I'll put my faith in science. Or I'll be on the first spaceship out of here, building life from the exo. Growing psychedelics for astronauts to make the long trips less boring. So now it's time, I just try and not backtrack, just keep a flow of words that doesn't stop no matter what, because I've basically got space to fill, so I won't waste a chance to influence. It's all about passing on what you believe, listening to others as well, like in listening to others, passing on what you like about what they say, like, you get me. So trust me, I know what I'm talking about. No ego, only free though, such sick flow and toxic, toxic like Britney Spears. I want to collect chemicals that glow, illuminates for beverages, so I can become supersonic, always on it, radioactive, digital medicine. Let's become a collective, a planet united. There's no enemy that could ever dare fight us. I'm a communist with money, a capitalist rebelling against corporations, a democrat ignoring votes, a saver of force, someone who's never going to give up hope. I don't want to just get by and cope, I want to just thrive. It's a symbolic word to describe perfection, a situation that doesn't need change. I'm on a journey of self-destruction, to get the most from life, never think twice, and drop your suspicion and your doubt, because you're demons, to make a new balance, one with good on the low side, one that doesn't tell lies, that you can confide if needs be, someone to let you feel free. If you're blind, I'll be your eyes to see. You can trust me to let you down any chance I get, to level up myself. Whoa, just got loads of random notifications. Thanks guys, just gotta click you off. Right then, probably do another one tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. I want the globe in my hands. I don't want followers or fans. I need disciples that I can lead into like a cosmic chapel. I'll represent the whole of mankind. Thank you.